Hey there and welcome to another Photoshop tutorial from IceFlow Studios, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you a simple method of applying makeup to your models. Now in front of us we have a model right over here, and I'm going to be applying simple makeup on her face. So let's say we wanted to add some sort of a purple eyeshadow to this woman. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a base color and I'm going to use a purple, somewhere around here. Doesn't matter what color purple. I like to start with purple and then we can always adjust from there. So I'm going to choose my purple. I'm going to make sure to be on a new layer. It's always very important to make sure we're working in a non-destructive fashion so we can very easily remove that layer if we want to later on. I'm going to grab my brush tool, which is right here, and I'm going to grab a nice big soft brush. I'm going to choose 65, nice and soft. Make sure the hardness is set to 0%. I'm going to increase it just a little bit. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start painting out the areas that I want the makeup to be applied to. So I'm going to start painting like this. And right now it looks completely ridiculous, but we're just basically working on the shape. I'm going to decrease my brush size a little bit using the bracket keys. And I'm just going to start painting like this. And there we go. Now, again, it looks completely ridiculous, but we're going to make it come to life. What we're going to do in the layers palette, right here we have our layer, and we can name it if we want. We can name it makeup. We're going to click right here, which is our blending modes, and we're going to choose overlay. And right away, it's starting to look like makeup. It's starting to look like it's actually applied to the face, but it doesn't look that realistic yet. We're going to go into hue and saturation. So we're going to go to image, adjustments, and then hue and saturation, and we can start correcting it. So we can start pulling the lightness down a little bit or pulling it up depending on if you want dark makeup or light makeup. You can start pulling the saturation to the left or to the right. To the right increases the vividness of the color, and to the left decreases it. And of course you can change the color completely by using the hue slider. So if we wanted something of a green makeup, we can pull it to the left. And if we want red or orange, we can pull it to the right. So we're going to stick with a purple, and I'm going to leave it right around here. Now what we're going to do now, we're going to very simply grab our eraser tool, using a nice soft brush again, and start erasing the excess areas that we don't want makeup applied to. And I'm going to increase my brush size a little bit and just very simply soften out the edges, just like this. And this can of course be applied to both eyes or anywhere on the face, and it looks somewhat realistic. It looks like it's applied to her face. So once again, grab a neutral purple soft brush, 0 for the hardness. Define the shape of the makeup, the area that you want the makeup. Change the blend mode to overlay. Head into the hue and saturation dialog box by going to image, adjustments, hue and saturation, and adjust the sliders accordingly. So that was a very quick tutorial showing you how to very simply, very quickly add makeup to someone's face looking somewhat realistic. Again, it can be applied to anywhere on the face or anywhere on the body. Just adjust your sliders accordingly to your liking and you should be okay. So if you're looking for more tutorials, head over to tutcast.com. Plenty of Photoshop tutorials, including Dreamweaver tutorials, Final Cut, Flash, and much, much more. If you're looking for a Photoshop community with Photoshop contests, head over to photoshoptalent.com. Until next time, this is Howard from IceFlow Studios. Take care.